Hello everyone, this is Maze here. What we're going to be talking about today is generally just like investing, but more specifically cryptocurrency, more specifically Bitcoin. The reason we're talking about this week is most people probably know Bitcoin just hit its new all-time high. There's a lot of reasons for why this was happening. A lot of people are very confused. Like some people, the podcasts I listen to, the people that really don't like Bitcoin. I'm not really sure if I am a true believer in cryptocurrency or not, but most people that really are against it, they're like, this is crazy. We can't believe this was happening this year. How did this happen? But anyone that really knows anything about Bitcoin in particular, cryptocurrency, but Bitcoin in particular, is the price shoots up when the halving is about to happen. Essentially what the halving is, probably look it up yourself, I'm going to butcher this, but essentially miners mine Bitcoin. Essentially, they verify the transactions with the reward of getting given new Bitcoin by the system, right? Every so many years, the amount of reward that given out per X period of time gets cut in half. This is called the halving. When the halving comes, the price of Bitcoin skyrockets because the new Bitcoin being minted is cut in half every time. This will go on forever, and it'll just be cut in half over and over and over and over again. A number can always be cut in half, even if it just becomes the smallest decimal. So that's why Bitcoin will theoretically work forever, right? So the reason why Bitcoin is hitting its all-time high is because the halving is about to happen at some point in the next month. So essentially, like you're probably asking me, there's tons of cryptocurrency investing gurus out there. That's not me. I'm just a business student. I'm like somewhat interested in cryptocurrency. I think it's kind of cool, but just kind of want to talk about why Bitcoin is reaching its all-time high right now and why it likely will continue to go up for a little bit. If you look at the history of Bitcoin, let's look at my computer screen over here. So if you look at, here's a little nice picture of, so these are the halvings, these blue lines right here. I didn't have the first one, but it shows you that up to the halving, Bitcoin always goes up and then becomes more scarce after the halving, and so it continues to go up. At a certain point, it becomes overvalued, or the market feels like it's overvalued, and so the price drops. And then it goes up again as the halving is coming because people know that it's going to become more scarce. Historically, it always goes up, right? So this goes to Monday, the 1st of April 24. Apparently, this is when the next halving is happening. So, right, the last time in 2020, this was like the biggest boom of Bitcoin that anyone has historically been seen. And, it skyrocketed after. It was going up a lot before. It skyrocketed right after. Right now, it's been going up into here the same way it was in 2016 and skyrocketed after. So we're about to have the halving, right? That's why it's been going up. That's why it just reached its, this isn't actually showing it because it wasn't made just yesterday, because yesterday was when the halving happened. This is being recorded on a Tuesday. So by the time this comes out, it might not be super accurate, but the halving is happening, right? And so the cryptocurrency will likely go up. After the cryptocurrencies go up, generally speaking, the altcoins go up. Now, most of those, if you are a logical person, you can realize that they're all almost entirely bullshit, right? But that being said, it doesn't mean that they're not going to go up, just even though they're bullshit and they really are worthless in the long run. Don't be an idiot. Don't, buy and hold shitty cryptocurrency. It's going to lose all of its value. So let's just go in here. Look at Bitcoin price. See where it's at. 63,000. It was at 68. That was 66 was the high it had to beat. So, it's dropped because it went up, it drops. This stuff's very volatile. if you're trying to like, buy it at the right time in terms of the day, it's emotional. Don't let your emotions get in the way. Okay, part of the main reason why I was making this video in the first place was not to try to like talk about Bitcoin and educate, because anyone can just look that up. And I'm not even that knowledgeable. I just have learned a little bit about it. So am I an authority in this? No, I'm not an authority. I'm some stupid college student that honestly does like researching and has figured out, learned some stuff about finance and all of this, and investing in cryptocurrency. It is an interest of mine, 100%. But one thing to remember is that crypto in the short term is essentially gambling. The price is so volatile. It's just, you really got to be careful with it. If you make long-term decisions though, and you really do analyze the things that you're buying in terms of cryptocurrency, it's still a gamble, but it's an educated gamble, and it's something that isn't necessarily a bad idea in my opinion. At least to have a little bit of your portfolio in it. Maybe it'll go to zero, but maybe it won't, and you'll probably kick yourself in the ass if you didn't invest in it a little bit. Some form of cryptocurrency, even if it's state-sponsored, is almost definitely going to be part of our future monetary system. Essentially, you got to realize, and this is part of why cryptocurrency is gambling, is because the market is based off the emotion of idiots. Don't be one of those idiots. Don't let your emotions, get the best of you. Don't sell your crypto when it goes $5,000 below the all-time high the next day. Don't buy it when it gets to the all-time high because it's already too late. Just make an investment plan, stick with it, make it when the times are boring, make it when any of this is not just a crypto, this is any investment. Make your investment decisions when times are boring, when there's not a lot of volatility. Decide what you're gonna do when the price goes up. Decide what you're gonna do when the price goes down. My advice is to not buy or sell when the price goes up or down. At a certain point, if you want to make a decision, if it goes up to this point, I'm going to sell it. Or if it gets down to this point, I'm going to buy more. That's fair. Or you can just dollar cost average, and that's probably even safer. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do, but I'm pretty sure, I want my emotions are trying to get me to, oh my God, it just got up to the new all-time high. Should I buy more? No, I shouldn't buy more. So maybe I'm making this for you. Maybe I'm making this for myself. I'm not really sure. I think I'm kind of making all these videos for myself. So, Maze, don't be an idiot. Don't buy anymore. Follow your dollar cost averaging strategy, and if you want to take out earnings or whatever you call them at a certain point, if it gets to a certain amount, then by all means, but be prepared to pay those taxes. I probably shouldn't actually sell them because of that, but make a plan when it's boring. Don't let your emotions rule you, and don't change your strategy when the times get good, okay? Be smart, be measured, be best version of yourself, okay? Because that's what you gotta be. Journal, meditate, do good things, be a good person, do your best. Just try to be your best. Am I talking to you or am I talking to myself? Such a great question. I'm not even 100% sure. Regardless, thanks for taking the time to watch my video, and much love. Have a beautiful day. Be the best version of yourself.